We got our bodies here. That's the hard part. Now we get our minds here. All right. Take it out. Do your thing. See everyone as always. Wiggle the toes. Bring that energy on up. What's the knees a little bit? Thighs. Did you know you had knees? Got hips too. Some of the knees hurt. All right, some oblique action. So here we are again. Some of the obliques. Take a nice inhale. Through the mouth. That was good. I love how you just imitated me because I didn't really do that. Over time, so look at the mouth. Yeah, go ahead. All right, we'll go that. Three's a charm. Let's try one more. Go ahead. FBRs, nice table stuff going on here. That's great. Good. All right. So we relax the shoulders. Here, we make sure our rib cage is floating over our lungs, which are behind the rib cage. Good. Sort of just relax into your body. I'm doing this with you, so I'm just sort of saying what I'm experiencing myself. Yeah, deep breath. Good. Yeah, it's good. Go into your own state. People closing their eyes. Great. Good. All right, and then our neck, just get that nice and just sometimes touching it, kind of get this like aware, and thinking in that lateral, horizontal way, and right up into our ears, our faces, on my jaw. Move our jaws around a little bit. Say man, 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 man. This is nice and relaxed, right? So we can lift here, and we relax here, and then that gives us, that just that nice expression all the time on our faces like this. Relax. This is kind of neutral, tongue inside, nice and relaxed, flat. Paying attention to it, right? Awareness is the key. As we build the muscle memory along with the vocal memory and tonal memory and all this good stuff that we need to sing. It's good, beautiful. All right, we'll just do a quick little vocalies as we've been doing just to kind of get the sound spinning. We're just going to jump right in and work really hard as always. So how about an E now? And we'll do. Okay, let's try it. Hey, relax those hands and we're going to put them to work anyway. So 1, 2, ready, and. chord now, and we'll just do the, so here's an A major chord, and we'll just do E, it's just some staccati, and we'll go E, then we'll go ya, then we'll go ya at the top, and then we're going to turn around and come back down. We'll sing yo and you. Okay, so you, so E, 1 and 2 and 3 and that lower support. Yeah, so think to apply it to something right away in your head. Think how short those notes need to be. Okay, here we go. Let's go back. Thanks, so 1 and 2 and ready. Applying and attaching and associating our warm-ups with what we're doing in the music. Yeah, boy, right there, just 2 exercises show the how it puts our anatomy to good use, doesn't it? Yeah, great. All right, here we go. We're going to do some Vivaldi. All right, so we're going to kind of, I'm hoping for the best, which I know is what you're going to do right now, so that we don't spend much time on the movements we did last week. We really got to spend a little bit of time on the final movement, the punzante. So, but we're going to start from the beginning with the glory. So just as a continued sort of warm up, let's just start right on our entrance. And when we get over into bar 22, 23, 24, we look there, where on 24 we have to hold that all for the whole time. So right now we're just going to speak it with Alan playing. We're going to stomp on the puddle. You know, so here it's, you know, like in the body. Get the body to just to work that. All right. So, well, let's just start right there. We know the Gloria part. All right. Here we go. Right now. And 1, 2. That's the idea. Now, do you see how, like, you feel it in the room? People don't want to, like, roll that all the way. Charge forward to that big stomp. The stomp will cut it right off. So nice sharp cut off when we get there. That's good. Oh, those are the vowels. Just try that. Feel what the tongue is doing. It should be relaxed and not involved. Try that again. And that's the idea. So now when you put the consonant in, particularly the L, make sure it doesn't shave the shell and get the tongue involved. Let's try with the consonants now. 1 and. Right, got it? Okay, that's it. That's good. That's good. Do you hear that clean up in the room? Do you hear it clean up? It's a muscle memory thing. We know this intellectually. It's the muscle memory. Here we are, right on E. Here we go. And 1, 2. Gloria. We talked about that articulation, right on it? And 1, 2, Gloria. Good. Gloria. Good. Gloria. Gloria. a little crescendo, right towards the stomp. You see, we don't have to be afraid of the cutoff if we crescendo right towards it. It's like heading towards a cliff, knowing that your brakes are going to work. And you're not going to go over. You slam on the brakes and it will stop. So, but the idea is to keep the energy going so it doesn't flow, doesn't stop short. Yeah, that was pretty good. Let's do bar 50 really quick. The R has to be flipped. Always in that word, right? Because the R is between two vowel sounds, so it means to flip it. Right? Just say that and pay attention to what's going on in the mouth. The tongue too ready. See how clean that sounded? That was good. And when you don't involve the mouth, gloria, none of that's going on. It keeps the vowel right here, right forward, nice and forward for it. Let's do bar 50, speaking it. So one, and this is the rhythm, that pattern. So 1, 2, 3, and right on it, everybody. 1, 2, ready, go. Gotta crescendo a little. 2, ready, go. Yeah, you feel the difference, right? I don't know why that's so. It's just a tricky thing we're trying to get. All right, let's take it right from the start. Here we go. Let's stand. This is bar 16. One full bar before we come in. Nice. Sorry, Alan, to start with this. It's no fun. It's not fun for the pianist, to have to come in and play 16th notes at the beginning of rehearsal. I empathize, of course, too. So, it's just sort of like nobody would ever say that, maybe, Alan, but I get it. I get it. It's unfair to ask the accompanist to do that. Here we are, part 16. 2 and done. Gloria, Gloria. So towards the last thing you can apply from and to it. So S means however this is good, so like just send those and run those people. So S means and then and then O means yeah, let's pull it. Pulling is nice. Pulling is nice. Stretching. Yeah, so S means O so you've got three, three in a row. The worst thing to do is so that's the idea. So make sure that if you think about that all week, you're walking around. All right, there's 2 bars before. This is bar 7. This is bar 7. Without So it makes a huge difference. It gives it's a little, there were just a couple of times that it didn't happen. And it gets a little slower and it pulls apart and there's no energy there, to thrust, going forward. So you really get in there with the T. Don't try to be all, nuanced. No, that's the first arrival. And if you do that, that's going to really, really help. That's wonderful, really beautiful. So, love those two spots where we have for the sopranos, and it's just really important. Bar 66, if you put a finger there on 66, and then way back on wherever that C sharp is. Oh yeah, 59 and 66. These are very major chords, here in a very minor movement. So you don't just sing major, you have to think major. What is it to think major? Brighter, lighter, happier. There's a little respite from kind of this the relentless minor and the chromaticism and the darkness and all of that. So if you're singing the notes correctly, I think you just put a little more intention behind what it is to sing major. It'll just give it that much more of a lift and brighten it ever so much to great effect. Well done. Now, all of that, 78, 79, 80, 81, all of that, every single time you start on B2, 3, a little bit more, and then make sure everybody, bar 84, this is a big arrival here, bar 84, right? So we, write the word crunch. Yeah, this is crunchy right here. And then diminuendo, right? The diminuendo to the third beat in bar 84. And then that nice espressivo 85 going into 86, and then pulling out of it. Okay, so I don't know if you were really quite entirely clued in there. It's specifically what's happening is the bass on F sharp against the G and the alto is really important, that you hear that relationship. The E in the tenor against the A sharp in the soprano. So kind of, if you can, try to be listening cross-section a little bit. And it's those voices that resolve things together. Okay, so the altos eventually come to the F sharp, right? So you have an octave unison there. And it's the sopranos and the tenors who are singing that tritone that resolve into a nice 6. So there's theoretical reasons, not just in theory, but real music theory, that why that chord is the way it is. Okay, so yeah, one thing for a piece to be in minor, but my goodness, it's a whole other thing for it to be chromatic and crunchy like that on top of it. So just so much is in here, so it's really packed. Let's just do the end of it. How about 69? 69 to the end. So this is the spot. This was that was one of them that's going to come through with the 10. Here we go. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 1. Yeah. Okay. So you got to back off immediately. Does that make sense? 3 and 4 and okay, that's some really nice singing in from there. Okay? Yes.
The word in is in. And if even one person says in, it's like the whole section says in.
Yeah. Thank you, yeah, and we'll keep saying that right up until 4 o'clock on November 13th. That word definitely bears repeating for sure, yeah, that we're mindful of. See, we know that, right? We know that information. If you were like walking down the street and like somebody tapped you on the shoulder and said, hey, are you a choral singer? And you'd be like, yeah, and they said, how do you pronounce I am? You'd go, When you come to rehearsal and sing, so it's not here, it's here, muscle memory, that's it.
But in German, it is in.
Yeah, in German it's in.
In Latin, which we're singing.
Next semester, you're gonna be so confused. Tomato, oh God. All right, here we are, number 4. Gratias agis tibi. There we go. All right, I'm curious what's going to happen with that propter. I'm already thinking about it. What are they going to do? There you are. Here's your new mind story. Here we go. Ready? And press the voice to find, the right pitch. It's here, I'm thinking, this is not, the voice is simply part of it. It's just the mechanic. It's the mechanical piece. This is the instrument. This is the instrument. The voice, it's just a miracle that we can do what we can do with the human voice. That's just a miracle, but it's illuminated. It's animated by intention and by using the whole body. So right there, you see how sluggish that all was? You gotta think of your warm up. We're going way too slow. You gotta get it on the body. Get the voice sort of on the body. This whole thing's the instrument. Right? You can't. Free up. Here we go, right from the beginning. All right, here we go. Up in mind. 1 and 2 and 3 and go. Twice as clean, twice as good. Yeah, that's it. You gotta use the body. Use the body. Good. Everybody got loose. All right, let's get loose, even more loose. Here we go. Domine fili. So, when we get here, just have a look really quick, just a quick study. Careful. Right. Do, mi, fi. Remember we talked about the themes in terms of how to phrase them. Just try that bass part there. You see everybody, the do, mi, ne, fi, un, And take. Try 1, 2, and do, mi, si, mi, it's pretty. Yeah. All right, here we go. Good, here we go, Al. We'll give me the whole thing because we're going to be nails. There you go. And shall we stand for this? Good. Crescendo at the end, because the music lives on past our ending. So we crescendo right to our cutoff, you see, and then the orchestra just takes over. Folks, that is really fantastic. It's really good, really good. Okay, so tenors, I really want to hear. We have enough of you in the room, so I'm going to make a request. I really would love to hear what the tenors are actually going to sound like in bar 53. Like for real. Like I would really like to hear what the tenor section sounds like. That's a forte section. The basses do the dominate key underneath you there, right? And then it's switch. Then the bass is in 62. That's your forte section, you see? And as it goes lower, that's gotta come forward. Just pop it out forward. You get loud there again. And boy, that was fantastic. So won't you come and dance with me now? That was so good, so good. You guys are right there. All right, your cadences is all just gonna get a touch sharper. Like when we come into these 50, 51, 52, and the TT cadences, if they are the ending section with these humio, really precise rhythm, right? Rhythm. So this whole thing is a, it's a quick waltz. One, but it's here. It gets micro. You got to micromanage the rhythm there a little bit more. Grab hold of it. All right, here we go. Let's just do, how about 38? 38 is probably a good spot, and then the tenors have a good lead in. So here's Alan and I at 38, and everybody else is coming in right after that. Here we go. music. Yeah, exactly. Yes.
It's me again with another Latin thing. If one person says Christe,
Thank you.
the whole choir will sound like they say
Yeah.
Christe.
What is it? Christe. Okay. Yeah. So just yeah. Yeah, really, take it personally. We all have to take it personally, like it's probably me. And what would you do if it were you? You would be like, oh, I gotta write it, I gotta something it, I gotta practice it. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, these old time words, right? They're kind of in our mouth. We've been singing them all our life. Yeah. Hey, that was awesome. Thank you. Were they not inspiring? Yeah, that was pretty fantastic. The bass were too. That was great. All right. Have a seat, everybody. Let's go to the Quitoli movie number 9. I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit. Good job. Really good, everyone. Wow, so exciting. Beautiful. Beautiful. Such, I could write a list of fantastic things that you're doing. Terrific. Okay, so number 9, Quitoli Peccata Mundi. All right, let's go through this. And I was thinking about this week. So here's what I'd like to do. It's a little bit of a simple change. So the upper parts, the soprano, alto, tenor, are going to sing piano. The basses will sing mezzo piano. So a little bit louder. And you're going to align with the cello and the double bass and the continuo, so that we can hear that descent from the A, that D, the tritone, and then from the A to the D sharp to the D, right? And just that little bit, just going from D sharp to the D, just to make sure that that's highlighted a little bit. Tenors, I think I had actually one quick to bring it out a little bit on Peccata Mundi, but we're just going to kind of keep it impressionistic in the texture. So we'll keep it woven in instead of letting it come forward. Let's see what that might sound like. Okay, so here we are with the A. Here we go. And hold this. Sense of where, and of course you're not going to be able to hear a thing. Even in here, it's hard to hear a thing. So just sort of, again, it's a muscle memory thing. Kind of know that's about how loud I need to be singing. Feel it. And likewise. All right, here we go. 1 and hold this. Yeah, a little louder. Can you sing least a little louder? Everybody right on least and. There's going to be many of us missing tonight, but so you're kind of making up for it, which is terrific. But
so when you said louder, you meant the bass.
Just the bass. So soprano, alto, tenor, piano, all the way through. Just the basses are going to come forward a little bit more.
I thought you said mezzo for the altos also.
So soprano, alto, tenor, piano.
Gotcha.
And there we go. And basses, mezzo. Yeah, right. Just a little bit louder. Upper 3 voices softer. Okay, here we are. Ready? 1 and. Yeah, you see how important that is? Do you hear how important that is? Now, the second D sharp, the repeated D sharp, it was in focus. So the point of this is for it to really be in focus, so we hear that tritone. We're talking about that who takes away the sins of the world, have mercy upon us. The sins of the world, there's the tritone, there's that double interval historically, right? Speaking, it's important to highlight it here. Here we are. Ready, everybody? 1 and. hold the last chord, ready, and. It just changes everything, you know, when you think it. Because then your mind is engaged, your body is engaged, and you're thinking happy, and you're singing happy, you put a smile on, and then you sing a major chord. Otherwise, it'll never happen. We'll sit here and sing out of tune all night. Here we are, letter 8, bar 8, bar 8. You got it now. Let's speak it through. How about that? Speak it through. Swoosh. Just say that. Swoosh. Yeah, and here are all these E's at the bottom, like Christe, sushi head, deprecationem, no strong, right? So, Here we go. Speaking. 1, 2, and. Swoosh. Swoosh. Sure. 1. Get to the D. So circle the D or underline it. Deprecationem, or is it deprecationem? Ah, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's it. So let's speak it one more time. I thought you just said both. And I was confused. I was like, how is it? Could there be such a conspiracy in such a short time here? Here we are, Larry. 1, 2, and strong, right? Don't close to the S, right? Okay. Let's sing it. Here we are.
Can I ask you a question? After the deprecationem in the middle, measure 8, 9, 10, 11, is that a quarter rest or a half rest?
9 to a quarter.
Okay, and also in 15? Because that's not what we're doing.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
73. All now. Right. And then the same thing in no strong.
Okay.
It sounds together up here, sort of feel that all together, you know, so you're thinking of it metrically, just start to say, but then, you know, the feeling. Here we go. Literally. All right. 1, 2, and. You have to sing that the deprecation from memory. You see that deprecation, the last bit. So just, you know, write down there from memory. Okay, even if you forget it in the moment, I still rather see your eyes than hear you when you're singing down. One more time. That was pretty good. I cut off the better. 1, 2, and. Sorry. You see how sluggish we are? Deprecationem. Deprecationem. Say it. Deprecationem. Deprecationem. You've got to be nimble. You got to change quick, fast, slow, sustained, quick, whatever. You got to change fast like an instrument. Here we are. 8, 1, 2, and. That's better. Good. Okay. Going on. Wonderful. Number 11. Quote, we have to sing this song too. Did I already sing this some other time? I'm having deja vu. Yeah. This is the only movement, you know, that it brings the opening sort of back, right? And it makes it feel like we almost have like a bookend of a situation finally with the Gloria, and then with a double fugue at the end, right? So, you know, that's important to know. Think about the mass settings that we say, right? You have the Kyrie, the Gloria, the Credo, the Sanctus Benedictus, and your Agnus Dei. Normally, within the context of a mass, ordinary, the Gloria, because of all of its texts, is through composed. in the same way the poetry is set in the set, right? It just keeps filling out. So, but here, instead, he's just using the Gloria to create a 30-minute work, right? So it's a whole different way to explore and to express the text of the Gloria, which is usually, kind of quick, comes out very fast. So anyway, it is here that we, in movement 11, we get the full circle before we get the final double key. So here we go, Alan, let's try to lots of K for cool. Otherwise, you're going to press that F sharp, it'll never be in tune. Think major, think happy, major, happy ending. Yeah, that's pretty good. So halfway through bar 76, new tempo. Just as I did, you see? So just write new tempo or something. Yeah. Okay, so right in the middle of bar 76, once the amen starts. It's like a little mini coda. Okay, that's pretty good. I know we haven't worked on this terribly much, so let's do that now. And before we go take a break. Good. All right, let's go back to bar 54. 54. You're coming off of the word men, and Eric, Alan, and I are 54, and the bases come in first. So. That's the theme, you guys. Let's try again. That's the theme, and. We have the bass, cum sam tos be. So you put accents over that sopranos, so we want to hear the doubling, dueling duet of the one of the themes. Okay, here we are. Here's 54 again, and about it until everybody's watching, just so people feel like, whoa, I wasn't looking. So you need to be paying attention there. Yeah, that's pretty good. So friends, thank you for carrying it through. That was great. 72, that was great. It's the last time we hear the theme, and you sing the whole thing. So that's what's important, and we get to, and of course, bless you, we have everybody else doing the second theme underneath you. So that has to be nice and strong. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right, let's see. We're going to work back a little bit further, just through the middle section. How about bar 36? Let's try this middle section. With the altos. Altos are in duet with the bass, right? And then sopranos in 38, that's where you come in with the theme. So every time you're gonna put something, put a phrase mark over it, put accent over it, whatever you need for it to jump out of all those notes that are there in front of you on the page. So that the theme always emerges. And if you're not singing the theme, chill out, filler. Here we go, 36. Ready. So 2, ready, and. Here's a chord progression takes us downward, so we'll lighten it up. Meno, less. So less tone, less weight, floating down to the ground like a balloon. So instead of pressing downward with our tone. So lighten it up. Every entry in bar 42-ish, is it in there? Yeah, 43, 44, a little softer, a little softer, a little softer. Because these instrumental sections in between are going to, we get the orchestra to play that like we're at a Renaissance fair. We're singing this in a more Renaissancean way than a Baroque way. If you can think of it that way, a little bit. Okay, so this is backward in our history. That you picture it? People running around with the timbrel and all that. Having a good old time in the Renaissance. That's what this is here. Yeah, it's not really quite below, not really entirely. So it's that kind of feel. Fair, a little folksy, put some of those images in your head, and that'll help keep it light and keep it in the style of what it is. This is not the Bach B minor. All right, so 36. Yeah. Renaissance, take me back a couple decades, a couple decades before this was written. To the alpha. Good, so tenor's bar 72, that's going to be forte. Then, yeah, which is good. So yeah, so make that, it's kind of, yeah, put it out there, just for that one little spot, and that'll invigorate everybody else to sing. That's coming along very nicely. Basses, that was better. So good for you. 64. Finding that E. That was better. You listened more to Alan, you found the note, and then you didn't get lost rhythmically. That was good. Okay, so now we're gonna go from the oh, yes, one more spot, which is how about Alan and I from 21. 21. Okay, so it's here in this next section that we have the tenors. Right? And then we have that in duet with the altos. Right? Right? Bless you. And then the basses, you got to be ready to go in 28. That's your moment there. All right, so here we go, 21. is for it not to get louder and louder and out of control, and everybody's just sort of wailing away on it. We're gonna nuance it. This isn't a huge, big old, well, the ending, the amen is nice and big. But it's kind of a journey. We're just journeying through the fairgrounds. You know, oh, look at that. Oh, you hear that. Oh, there's a little consort over there. Oh, I might join in. You see, so it's a little journey, these different sections that are joined together. So it's not just, you know, we can't just think musically all the time. Picturesque helps. All right, let's take it from right from the beginning. This is really, really good. And at the beginning, of course, the basics, you know, get us all cool. Right, and then the tenors, altos, singing on the concerto in bar 6, right? And then we've got the tenors in duet with them. Just be aware of all that, right? Okay. And then the soprano is 11 with the bass in 12. There's the duet there. So I'm pointing all these spots out so that you're absolutely aware of what's playing one. That's what has to come forward. All right, here we go. Let's stand. We'll take it through and we'll take a break. Oh, that's a nice tempo. We're not going too fast either, you know? Just kind of nice and leisurely. 2, ready, haven't yet? Yeah, then we'll keep going. Very nice. Very, very good. Yeah, everybody say, and say, cool. Feel that, right? Ready, 2, ready, go. Yeah, let's do one, like, cool, 2, 3, 4. Cool, 2, you know, and just get into a little rhythm. Get it on the body. 2, ready, and cool, 2, 3, to prepare your breath. Yep, think down and 2, 3, and see, it's not here. No, you got to use the whole body. Yeah, it's good. You are. So I'm encouraging it. That's great. Here we are at the beginning. 2, ready. Here we are, 40, let's go back a little bit. 46 sounds 2, ready, and very nice. Did you enjoy your journey? Yeah. You're happy to pay for admission to the fair? Good. That's lovely. Yeah, very beautiful. Have a seat. Yeah, take a breath before we take a break. How about that? Breathe before break. Yeah. Isn't it wonderful music? Oh, so good. So beautiful. Yeah, I've been, studying it, especially, before. It's just such a delight every time to open up the store and just find more and more and more and more and more and more that, to try to bring out and to convey. And you're doing the same. You're giving me so much to work with and shape. And it's so difficult. World music is so dense, and thick. It's not just 4 parts new, 4 parts state voice. It's also the 4 parts that the strings are playing. Sometimes they're with you, sometimes they're not, and we just get this big, thick, dense texture, and we've got to carve out of it, all as we are, the themes, the various themes and whatnot. So good job. So that's going to be a very beautiful ending, I think. Nothing forced, nothing, and we have obviously we can both choir coming as well with us. We're going to be about 80 strong, I think, 80, 90 strong for this concert. So it's great. We have to find our soft spot, the sweet moments and the sweetness in our voices, you will always go to a football game, if you're a football game, and wonder how they do the last ending. And the first 210 too, but it's certainly right. So many different ways to do it. All right, we're gonna take a little break, then we're gonna go to sectionals, and then we're gonna be back. We did that pretty well last week, right? We did. Oh, I'll come with that. Yeah, okay, that sounds good. So we'll do sectionals, and then we'll, for about a half hour, so take a 5-minute, and we'll come back and take a break, Bill, before you come back too. So 8:30, we'll come back in the room, we'll power through. For the last hour, we'll do the entire set, all of it tonight. So that we're there. And next week, when we're over at the Milltown High School, we'll do movement. Margaret is singing the Domine, the Tuna Domine. Thank you, yeah, some Domine there. And next week as well with Louise, we're going to sing through the entire set with Louise. So this way we all have a chance to kind of just start experiencing these bigger pieces now in their entirety, so that we can dwell on them. So that'll be for next week. So tonight we're still just kind of getting down to it. So, all right, enjoy everything. Yeah, good. All right, so we'll take a little break and we'll see you back here at 8:30.
Thanks, everybody. I'll see everybody at home. Good to see you guys. Hey, Lola.
Next Friday, I'm gonna be done. Just Friday. So I will be here Tuesdays and Saturdays. Okay, all right, we'll go. Okay, just to let you know, yeah. Right. Yeah, that was great. Like.
Your preference for what?
In other words.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. I'm not the. I am the. Yeah. 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 Right. Right. Yes. It's so expensive, yeah. Yeah. And then I get to wake up early. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, that is.
Sunday. And then you totally have another one. Yeah, so. And how you work, I remember set up. Like, what if you- I was like, okay, so excited, and I said, okay, so and I was did a change one meeting, and I did a lot of reading about the meeting, and yeah,
Too warm in here.
Yeah. Lollipops and McDonald's have. Well, it's still like a long way, and I've already Screen. You guys have a good screen? But when I think you need to work on this power on the bottom. That feels like you. Yes, I mean, we're like a big park spring, and I have about 40 of them are. Oh, oh, oh. They do that very well. I feel like this is like Ryan Cannon, you know, good from one. Breaks one before. Okay. Can you place it someone that's fine, you do it on the top? Okay. Another thing is the voice is improved. Right, is that okay now? And I'm going to circle. The transition into it. Okay. I would like to do that. Okay. 41. About time to support. About time to support. That's not okay. So let's keep, let's go from there. Forever somewhere. Yeah. Okay, it took a second. Yeah, it did. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Raindrops keep falling on my head. Okay, let's try again. Okay, just from there again. Yes, okay. Okay, so you're gonna hear that in the accompaniment and you just sing one note below it. It's not that, I mean, just don't sing the melody part. If you hear it, don't sing that part you're hearing in the accompaniment, just sing the one part. Okay, we got it, okay. So let's keep going from there. Can we do that one more time? Let's see. We are family. I got all my sisters with me. Woo! Okay. Just to get that in your head. Yeah, okay. So it comes on the second beat. Let's do that right now. I'm not correcting on perfect beat. Third beat. Okay, third beat. All right, shoot me in the head. Okay, so you guys got it right when I was wrong. Okay. One more time.
If you look at what I'm playing in my right hand, so I just go down the octave. And then I repeat it. And then I play something else.
Okay, so let's start from there.
Just another way to play it.
Okay, so look at the dynamics there. Everybody else is mezzo piano and we're piano. And then we all put the mezzo forte on the cuckoo bit. So let's just try that one more time because I didn't believe that was piano. And everybody else is coming in for us and they're louder. So we have to like, I have that circle. Okay? Alright, so let's start on melody.
for myself, I find the 8 notes deceiving.
Yeah.
And so I have to, in my score, write 1, 2, 3 over every measure, especially the rests, because they look like they should be shorter than they are.
Right, I know, that's why I'm saying the second reading of the section.
But I have to write it all.
The other thing I was gonna say about that section, you know, it'll be easier when Joe's directing, so he's in here, but if you know that your voice is really resonant, try using breath to it, because especially in this place, so that not, people aren't sticking, you know, you know who you are. So, not everybody needs to do that, but you might have that. It should be that. Anyways, all right, so that's what I have. You've been using my for a while, and until we get to the lines, the first word here. This page. What do you think? Does anyone want to read between there? The Lord didn't even have all that. And you're dealing with the Lord with suddenly and all that. Mark, okay, this is actually for the one person, this is the measure 109. With a little thought on the 8th note. Did he say that we should cut off on the 8th note? Well, we have to wait for style to do. There are people, everybody is up in that portion. So we have to wait until they move to their own and get up. So it's not quite a whole, it's like everybody has 16. That's what you should be doing, but it's not that kind of. It feels like it's too loud. It doesn't feel like it's too loud. So we just wait for them and also starts to be flash. So we'll do that with him, I'm sure. Okay. So then, okay, glass. Okay. So can we start the, yeah, so you're supposed to be like, this is the worst thing that could happen to you. All your food's gonna get destroyed. Everything, your house will get destroyed, your food gets destroyed, all your animals might get killed because this is giant stuff coming. Like those summer hailstorms with the hail that's as big as your, whatever, half a basketball or whatever. So this, you have to feel that when you're singing it, or it won't come across. It'll just be some reason that you're getting loud that nobody understands. But this is really, I mean, it's a big deal. When we didn't have grocery stores, you know, getting hailstone fell on your chickens, and what do you do? Okay. All right, so let's start with the last, but it's being the first part of it, also be really coming. Okay, so let's try that again. Everybody has that part, right? Yeah, that was fun. Okay, so that was way better. Did you feel it when everyone played? Okay. And create a little beat on the tall. Right, that's a little point. Okay, let's see. And then for some reason, coming in on sun at the bottom of the like measure 141. Somehow that's really weird. Okay, so can you play it like from letter M, Alice? If you can hear it in your head, that's great. And yeah, it's it makes sense in the chord that if we have it being right before we can. Okay, just be brave. If it's wrong, we'll fix it. Okay. All right. So and then sun. Okay. All right. Autumn. Yay. celebrating, great. That's all fine. Happy pleasure of harvest. Pleasure.
And some of the things are all over from harvest, that's the thing, let's try this. Let's do, this is happy birthday. We're gonna do, or you want to do this term, to pick up to the 28th.
Okay, start over, I'm sorry. Oh, 23, you want us to start? That's fine, yeah, okay, sure. Yeah, okay, that's fine, 23. Great. Yeah, okay, so I heard a few people doing that wrong, so let's do it one more time. I heard, and I also saw some hands, so thank you. Okay, so, and that was good, and I would say that we need more joy in that peasant celebrating against the song, because the things that we didn't get to sort of anything else on, we did. So, okay,
This is the one that does not slow down.
yeah, does not slow down.
So if you get to the 3/4.
Yeah, that's, look, it seems like it might, because all of a sudden. Anyways, okay, let's try one more time. Okay, now we got. So on measure 52, 53, is everybody happy there? No? Because it's pronounced same right before, the tenors have it right before and all that? Seems like that. I unfolded that case, so, okay, let's see, let's do, 45. Well, that was fine. That was okay. Let's try, 55, that is, let's see. No.
Other than celebrating. And this one's different, this is also for day, for dancing, and then we lost. So this is the last friendly before you are hands up. Okay? Just hang in for a little bit before. Yeah, 2 weeks before, 2 days before. Okay.
Slow. You gotta keep up. You just get a little, you're behind the beat. It'd be better if you were ahead of it. Because you're supposed to sound joyful, not sluggish yet. We're not falling asleep yet. Okay. They're different. Those two things are different. The part we did before and this one are not the same notes. So just really look at it. And also, dance and song, because you can't tell what it is. Dance and song. Put an energy on there, okay? Let's try it one more time. Okay, ready? Okay, and then the guy falls asleep. Okay. let's do autumn. Hunters emerge at dawn for the chase bit. Okay? So what I want to do first, I mean, this, it looks really complicated, but it's not really. So let's see, how about measure 187? Well, that's so close. You see. 48. Yeah, 48. So everybody has really marked that they don't see this line on page 47, right? We think about them. That was way better when we all sang it last time. I don't think you need sense up there. I think we all just need to sing that, but there's a lot of us. So, I'm gonna ask you. Okay, anyways, okay, let's do, so, on measure 187, you got 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4, like it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, like it's 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I think we should just do that. Say you start at 187 and go all the way to whatever. So measure 211, which is the last one, not last one in the top of this page, okay? So just do 1, 1, 2, okay, 1, 2, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2. Okay, that's when you do that whole thing. Okay, ready? Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2. Okay, that was really good. That's what it is, though. It's not that hard. You just did it perfectly. So that's fine. Okay. Okay. Can we start at 187? Okay. That's loud. They're running out. You know how people are when they were out on the chase. They're just like screaming and let the dogs out, and everybody's like, "What?" You've seen those movies, right? Okay, let's start with it. But then they're brave, please. Please, they brave, please, they follow the track. They brave, please, they follow the track. There we go. All right. So let's try that a little bit. Can you do the where the voice come in on the measure 199? Because that's different than the rest of it, just so that you're like looking at it.
What, could we take that under tempo? That section you just said?
What? Sure.
Just for me.
Sorry. It's not just for you, I promise. They're hanging on to their fingernails. Okay, so let's do it a little.
Just so we really know what we're trying to get at.
Okay. Can we start
Six
again?
months slower, yeah.
Okay, so you do a second. I believe you. I'll do it a little slower.
One more.
Yeah. Good try. Thank you. you gonna say? Pam?
Oh, I sang an F natural in 190.95, so thank you for going slower, because then I realized how bad I was.
Yeah, you're horrific. Oh, God, yeah. Okay, let's try that again. Same tempo, but keep up with the piano, okay? Really feel the tempo. It's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It helps to like dance around the world.
Enough.
A little bit better. Okay, thanks.
That's the one that's always late. Every single time. It's just like just a little bit after a beat. So it needs to be like either just slightly before or right on.
We'll go back.
Okay, so let's go back to the regular tempo, right? Everybody happy with that? Okay. Start at 187 one more time. Thank you. Okay, can you play and I'll just sing it because you'll hear that you're just barely right. Okay, let's start at 187 one more. Screwed up a little bit here and there, but it needs to feel like that. Like we're being chased by things and we're chasing things. So we gotta keep up with our dogs, I guess. Okay, let's try it one more time. Just really take it to the tempo and chase. I felt too long.
And once you get to, you kind of feel that inner syncopation driving you forward.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, you're riding on, you're following the foxes and all,
Also, clarinet tip, you would breathe long before you need, like, start breathing during the measure while you're counting, to have your breath already.
Yeah.
Don't breathe right before you enter. All, have it loaded in your lung program too.
It's late. Yeah. Okay, one more time. Sorry, you're on. It's late. Okay, maybe you guys are hearing the piano after I am because it's right next to it. It's only a microsecond, so just
Percussion.
yeah, you gotta just anticipate this. Pretend you're a drummer. Your vowel has to be on the beat, not your consonants. The hunters, the is what needs to be on the beat. The hunters emerge at dawn for the chase, right? The vowel is what the sound that you need to go out. That's what needs to be on the beat. So all your consonants are before the beat, every single one, even though it's maybe that. So, okay, one of the beats that the beat feel like it's supposed to be. Well, I have one before time was so it's different. So okay, please. That's it. That fixes the whole thing. Okay, so that's always true in every single song you're ever singing your entire life. heard, the vowel is what you want to be doing, not the consonant, that comes in the thing. Just slightly, that was way better. Okay. Okay, thank you. Okay, what else? Everything else was fine. I think that was really it. Do you guys have any spots that you want to go over? We did all the things I marked.
What if what we're doing with the other stuff is nothing like either?
No.
Either version that we use?
No.
Right, okay, so I don't know, if like doing the very last sentence on, bringing it from.
Okay.
Page 49.
Okay.
Where did that mark? Nothing like, no, it's just weird, but, you know, we're making it up. Yeah.
Go with dedicated. Oh, so let's try, a letter one. Which is on page 59, on the book. Okay. Okay. Okay, so look at, you can see the syllable I wasn't like that too. Okay. Can you play that one more time? Yeah, that was pretty, right? Sort of. One more time. I know. Okay. Okay, and then, let's do the last bit too. Just so we get the last, we don't have to do the last note, which is 4 pages long, but, measure like 147, start there. Okay, so Pam was right, that's a quarter note at 151. And we've been doing 8-note pickup through this whole freaking piece. And now all of a sudden, we changed it at the last second. So let's try that one more time. I wondered about that. Okay. Okay, so let's start, and we're supposed to be like the accompaniment to Vivaldi's Four Seasons, which is the most popular piece he ever wrote. It's even more popular than Gloria. So we have to sound like we know what we're doing, and we want to be forte and joyful. So okay, let's start at the 147. The most exciting exit for album in the book.
Okay, what about, would you think about page 55, just getting that in our ears, the, last measure that, before it cracks, that weird,
Okay, yeah, sure.
pacing across the ice before it cracks. I just find myself, I just have to sing that, it's almost like just muscle memory.
Okay.
Imprinting, I don't know if we could.
Okay.
Hear it a couple times today.
Anyway, I'm sorry.
I'm not sure I can.
That's what I feel like when I sing that, so I decided not to. I'm crashing to the ground for sure. Anyways, so do you want to just start there and then, or how about rising in the pace? You guys all the suddenly split notes, right? Everybody's happy with that?
No, we're not.
No.
We're not singing it, we're not singing.
Okay.
We decided not to.
Some of us are singing. We'd like to rehearse.
I'd like to rehearse it, okay? Pam would like to rehearse it. There.
Not just Pam.
I know. I have to tease this. Okay, so let's start at, like measure 77, we're fearfully falling. One more time. Let's go back a little bit. Let's do the walking on ice and icy paths. Okay. Okay, can you do that part? Okay. That would be right. Yeah. Okay, that's pretty good. There's a couple things I would say. Then suddenly slip, crash to the ground, and then everybody's going to come in, and that's supposed to be softer than suddenly slip. The rising the pace is like, oh gosh, I hope nobody's telling me, you know. So we're a mezzo piano at that point, so we've got to make people know that our volume is different, even though there are more people singing. So it's extra, more quiet. Pacing across the ice, that was pretty good. And then, before huge crowds. It's like scary, scary stuff. Because, you know, walking on ice sucks. Okay, it looks like there's people wandering around, which you probably saw. But thank you, that was great, you guys. And then we have one more rehearsal, and then we've got rehearsal, and then we present this beautiful
City girls are coming to join us?
I know, I'm happy.
Are they singing this with us? Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe not. But they'll be floating on the top there.
Yeah.
I think maybe I won't sing.
Yeah, no, you don't have to.
Yeah,
I mean, really, they'll be playing this
All those girls.
So, let's see. Okay, we have a break now until they all get back. So, pop up, get out of that chair. Thank you, Ellen.
And all the
You're never allowed to. You know, just cut that one away. No, you're never allowed to be.
Never. Okay. I'm going to keep going. I'm probably.
Hey, you know.
Here we go. You ready? All right. Here we go. Okay. Great. Okay. Yeah. Start ready. Okay. So what happens in the trick or treat? Measure 18. Something is brown. What happens in measure 18? Yeah, it's a big old percentage, right? Because the arrival of spring is upon us is at 19, right? So we've got to, we're all doing our thing up until then. The lines are working individually, with autonomy, and then 18 comes, and here we are together. Think of us as a unit. We get this big crescendo. Okay. So here we go. Let's take it right from, how about we do 9, like we usually do?
The street.
first big arrival. All right, so let's just go that far and just stop and hold the note so we can have a moment and understand where we need to be relatively speaking. Good. All right, we had a little trouble getting off the ground. It's got to be forte. Here's part. How do we get it with Alan and I? Now he plays. Now here we are. The spring has come. The spring has come. Just a warmer, if you warmer, listen, get the overtones to work a little bit more rather than it being all on the voice. Okay, so right, hold on, now it's ready, and there we go. Yeah, just really open your ears and listen there and try to get everything to kind of line up. Isn't that wonderful? You got to remember that now as we sing through it. You got to remember what that feels like, what that sounds like, and how big we need to get by the time we're there. Boy, that was exciting at the beginning. The spring. Boy, that was good. Let's do it again. So here's 9, and then we'll keep going. Here we go. The spring. Birds, come on, ready, go! Yeah, get the D in there. Listen to each other. Get it all in there. Ready, go! We just gotta do it again. Okay, so back to 42. I'm kind of getting half of what we've done, you know what I mean? So I think you just need a little time to go right through it. Here we are, 42. And ready, and. That was good. So mark it. Birds. Spring has come. That was good. We got it. B2. That was good. Okay. Come. Put the H before. Okay. That was better. Much better. Look right on bar 60. Little birds, bar 60. 3 and 4 and 1. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, go. Same thing again. 1 and 2 and 3 and go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Again. 3 and 4 and 1. 1. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's go on. 65, 2, 3, and 2. Take up their enchanting songs once more. You know, it's just such a lovely. There are two parts to that phrase. The little birds take up their enchanting songs one more. See what I'm saying? There's tension, and then there's a release from it. You know, the little birds take up their enchanting songs one more. That's how it cadences. You know, the poetry and the music. That's good. The little birds, the tenor bass part there. The little birds, okay, so should we do 90? Actually 88. 88. Alan and I will be at 88. So 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. So, little birds, you guys have any different rhythm there? 98.
rest at the start.
Those little birds, it's 8, oh, 8 notes.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay, here's A again, easy. That's right, get it? That's the idea, very lovely, feeling, very good. That's better, that's better. Let's try it again, 88, you gotta get some of the scare out of it. And, okay, folks, it's coming along. We're gonna go into this next section. Oh, okay, good. Let's see here. Where are we? Here we are. Okay. All right. So here's one bar before with the sound of festive battle. All right. So one before F. One before F. Now here we go. And yep. You have to get with me. That's the tempo. Here we go. With the festive sound, forward, 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 forward. Don't be stuck in the beat. Push, 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 push. Okay. Here we are again. Same thing. 150. One before F. Two and people aren't hearing the phasing going on. You're not all in the same tempo. There it is. If you're listening to that recording, it's too slow. That's what's in your ears. Isn't this a better tempo? I want to put some life into the piece. You got to move it along. Yeah, I'm abiding again by his metronome markings, not the performance of a premiere, not the consequences of doing something in a performance. You see, so we got to be much quicker.
On measure 158, I thought you were gonna have all of it hold for the full measure.
158. Okay, so here's that question again. I have it where we're breathing on beat 4.
Okay.
Okay, and then the other one is 154. That one we go all the way through. The parallel, yeah. Okay, can we try that again? Festive storm, to pick up the F for festive. With the festive, can you think of the word that way? Festive, not festive, festive. With the festive sound of that pipe. Let's just say that a bunch of times together and go one. With the festive sound of That's the sound. There we go. 1, 2, 1, and go. 1. There we go. That's better. Okay, so that's a little homework to do at home, right? That's the tempo. Go home with that tempo and chant your words so that the words are like out of the way. Very nice. Beautiful. You all make a beautiful sound, I have to tell you. I'm happy to tell you that. You do. It's a beautiful sound. Oh my gosh, gorgeous tonight. Woo! It pulls me over, it really does. I know we get a little lost or whatever in the music, who cares? It's just beautiful. You just whatever. Yeah, that all will come along as we push the butt and learn it, but my goodness. Oh, and I spoke with him yesterday for the first time with Mark. Yeah. We've been emailing for about, I don't know, 4 months, 5 months. And so yesterday, yeah, we got on the phone a little bit, and I said, sure, editor. And and he said, me. I said, okay. When the performance is over, I'm going to give you my score, because there are a few things that you probably want to, to get it all into one array. So anyway, we kind of had a laugh about, it's a composer thing, we're always kind of revising and whatnot, but he's as you can see, if you've seen him a little bit on YouTube, just a delightful, charming, lovely man, and he's written a very lovely piece for us all to sing and for people to hear, and he's really looking forward to the performance. So yes, he hasn't heard it himself since 2015 when it was first in, so it's kind of like new again for him. So it's really nice. Yeah. All right, Summer, shall we move on? All right, so this to me, so again, thinking a little bit beyond music and in ways that, I like to sometimes, give you direction as a stage director does to an actor, right? We are all actors in this story that's being told. So we have to have some ideas and some pictures in our mind of what's going on. So, and nothing is right or wrong. It's just about trying to get it in the ballpark of a certain feeling and nuance that we have. So here, to me, this is like the hot, sticky South. I mean, we should sing this with a draw. Yeah, we should try. We got some Texans in the room. I don't know what you think. So we should try. Yeah, but yeah, there we go. Yeah, isn't it like it's hotter if you think we're singing this in like Texas or, Florida or, Tennessee or somewhere. Not here, here by the time we whine and complain about the summer, it's over. But, there it's just, yeah. So think of that. That's where we're singing it, in the South. With that wet, hot, relentless heat that just knocks it out of you.
Why do you keep my home state as that hot?
And then let it take, comes and boom, we take off, right? And then it becomes, yeah. But in the beginning, you always have that a little bit. All right, here we go, right from the start. Done. That one's the one where we have to really be careful. 3, 1, 2, then move. Don't move on beat 2. All right, so here we are. We're right where the tenor entrances on bar 9. 1, 2, and 2, 3, 1, 2. Good. beautiful face. Ah. Yeah. The first note's loud, the second one's soft. First note's loud, second. Just hear the second again. Ready? And yeah, that's it's like you get to slide a little bit, get right to the fourth note. Yeah, good. Okay, let's do the section. That was pretty darn good. Here's 108, the presto. Lightning flash. Just gonna ask you to come in and hold it. So you're 1, 2, 3, 5. All right. So Alan and I will give you like a bar before, Rich right there with close down, 2 bars before, and you're gonna hold when you come in. This is 2 bars before. 2 bars before the ripped from their repose. Okay, great, and so that again, big ripped, and maybe play the soprano part. Play the piano, the soprano part. Or sing down the octave, something. Let's do something right there. And okay, that's good. Now you're off and running. Here we go. Sing stop. Here we go. And you finally get to do everything we say not to do and accent the unaccented syllable. Lightning flash, right? You get to finally do everything we beat out of everything. Okay, here we are. Ripped from repose again. Here we are. Very, very good. You just bar 122 gives me a scare because all the ladies pretty much are looking down. 122, you gotta be confident, right? So letter L, the heavens roar, 1, 2, 3, the heavens roar. I mean, you're really gonna have a beat track. Don't just listen to them. Your ear will, this is how you think about, let's just talk for literally a second about your ear and how much, this is what it is to be a conductor. It's all about how much you can hear at once, all the time. This is the exercise. Every time I go through a passage, I'm listening to something else, going in. It's constantly hearing and listening. This is what the word rehearsal means, to hear again, literally. So now, your ear is always going to be attracted to melody. It's just right, we're melodic creatures. We whistle the bird song. We don't whistle the bass part. But so the melody is always going to be there. So that's going to be there. letter L, they're gonna say in the heavens, or, you know, your ear is gonna hear it. Even if you go like this, your ear is still gonna hear. Well, then you put your mind to something else. That's counting. In the heavens, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, the heavens roll. You see what I'm saying? So we can't be so, your ears, this has to open up, not close down, and I'm in my lane and that's the end of it. No, if you have some trust in the work you've done to explore, especially during rehearsal, you screw it up, who cares? But the idea is every time we go through it, to try to get the ears to do something else. So right there on letter L, let's just start right on it, the heavens roll, or, and full confidence on 22, and you're counting, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, the heavens roll, or. You'll hear them, don't listen to their part. All right, here we are, letter L. 1, 2, 3, and now have a little more confidence and get the books up and come out of the page. Do you really need the music on the heavens roar, or you really don't? You don't, by now you don't. Here we are. And go. Yeah, that's good, that's good, yeah, yeah. The other thing that happens up here is I absorb fear. Meaning yours, yeah. Not fun. Yeah, I would have as much confidence, you know, that you're not like, you know, a conductor's job is to conduct the music, not the choir, not the orchestra. I'm here to conduct the music. There's a huge difference in that understanding. Can you think about it for a second? So I want to conduct the music itself. I'm not, and trust that the mechanics are going to work themselves out in this way, because then we can go deeper interpretively, stylistically, and then the confidence resounds, you know, and something exciting really happens. And then if that leads to some sort of screw up, go down in flames. Yeah, take the risk. Hear another like a concert, really. Come on, take the risk. People come to the concert so that what are we going to do now? What are we going to do now? And push it right to the edge. Otherwise, you know, what are we doing? You know, let's say you're talking about eighth notes or something. So, yeah, that's good. Okay, in the beginning of summer was good. It was very Tennessee Williams. And that was great. Okay, how about a little water? Yeah. Are we good with that one? I'm good with that. Okay. It's scaring me a little, but you're going to work on it. Because I think I'm jolting you to get out of the music and the tempo, to move the tempo. All right, here we are, letter in. Here we are. It's peasant time. Did everyone see the note of beautiful pictures? Yes. From the we're at the Renaissance composer, the peasants dancing and all. Again, there's your image. There's your image. There's your picture. modulation into the G major, because he does it in such a wonderful way in terms of the compositional technique. He really tricks the ear, and it doesn't sound like we've gone into another key per se. It just sounds like brighter and different and happier and more joyous. So, you know, that's a pretty nice modulation to do there. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right, let's go back to O, letter O, Kapakakis. Just we're going to take the edge off the tempo, just a touch, just a touch. Okay, so here we are, letter O, and yeah. Oh, sorry. Good. That's our Hansel and Gretel moment there, right? Right? Yeah, yeah. The kid in the gingerbread house, and it's a very like innocent moment there, right? And that word, slumber. So okay, that's good. Well, I probably shouldn't have stopped. No, I could have. Yeah, letter Q. Let's keep going. Yeah, letter Q. Be ready and 1, 2, 3. Tight in rhythm. right, and the last three, let's do the last three right on it, and one. Watch. Let's, can we do the hunters? Okay, from there. Pick up to 170 Allen. Yeah, so, yeah, right there, so 1 and 2, 3. Yeah, we got it. Good, yeah. Good. Have a seat. Wonderful, everyone. Wonderful. Okay. Wow. We're getting there. You tired? Yeah. That's good. We'll sleep well. Oh my goodness. Louise, thank you for doing all triple duty tonight. Yeah. We sent down playing. If you don't get the traffic first here, are you listening to the audience?
It sounds wonderful.
They'll get to see it. Yeah, glad you're able to come. Yeah, but we're gonna be back soon, when the conference is, so we'll have the bronze is on its way, so hopefully by next week, we should have them, that's what I've been told. And we'll have those available for everyone. Wonderful. Tonight we're going to talk a little bit about next Tuesday and production week, but very exciting, really exciting. And thanks to the section leaders who are working hard and leading us in the sectionals and making sure that we are, on top of everything as much as possible. But very exciting. Are you happy with the program? You're happy with it's going to there's such variety, within these two works. And often when they choose like a master work, it's sort of like, okay, bronze requiem done. You stay in that style and it's. But this is the Gloria. Look at there are 12 individual movements, each of which have their own character and all based on Baroque dance, right? All the Baroque music comes from dance. So we talked about that. And then we have this piece, which has so much variety in it as well. So the more we're doing this every week, the more excited it's becoming. For ourselves, we get to add in the strings. That's a whole other thing. You don't see that in your parts, and you can hear it to a degree on the piano, but once the strings are here, you hear the transparency and how the chorus talks with the strings is going to be another layer. I'm really excited to explore next week. And then of course, once the audience comes pouring in, they will, they're going to be like, whoa, that's one incredible hour, 80 minutes or so of you. Thanks to all of you for your good work. Yeah, have a great week. And we'll see you at the high school next week. Wow. All right, November 1st. Halloween. That's so true. It's a treat. Yeah, yeah. Thanks, everyone. Have a good night. Good night at home. Yeah.
So I know at least half of the room is old enough to remember Stark. Remember what he was saying about you take in our sort of. You know, sure. Remember the empath that the bad. I'm not alone, right? But it was saying that I'm like, oh, Star Trek. Sorry, so okay, but I know some of you other younger folks are probably completely lost. So sorry. Great work, everybody. And next week, as Joe said, look in the notes. Deb does an amazing job of keeping all the details there. I'm not going to try to have you all right. Just follow that. Give yourself enough time. Next Tuesday is okay. Next Friday will be the challenging day. So that day, just put in your mind, whatever time we're supposed to be there, plan a half an hour from it. Because we may have to jiggle some parking logistics on that day. I think in advance, Chris, who's going to sort of play point. I'm going to be away all next week. Be back just for Sunday. So Chris, so hopefully I can travel on a plane and not get sick and all those kind of stuff. So Chris is going to play point. Thank you for that in advance. We're at about 65 tickets. No, more. But they're keep coming in. We're keeping pushing marketing out there. We still have some first time friends pieces here too. So don't be shy about using those. We certainly want to do that. Tonight's the night for in memoriams, right? I
think we're all done.
You're all done? Okay, great. Who has not been to the Middletown Performing Arts Center? Anybody? Okay, so down Route 3, right off of Route 3. It's pretty easy, but again, just give yourself a little time to get there, drive all the way down into the back. Sounds like logistically for Friday night anyways, for those who have been there, that area sort of forward on the side of the auditorium, we try to park to leave, that's the area that I think we're going to try to carve out for us. Okay. So hopefully that works for us. That's the current plan. For Friday night. Tuesday, park wherever you want.
Place I was parked or there on the right hand side.
Correct.
Thank you.
The annual fund is ongoing, and even though we have our concert and we're not going to be together, after that next week, still please consider that. There's a thing in there for anybody who would consider sustaining membership, kind of a monthly, set your bank account to just spend some money every month. That's another way to do it. That makes it kind of easy if you would ever consider doing that. Nancy's going to make a comment about other things to think about related to the annual fund, potentially. Nancy, matches.
Yeah, hi everybody. So Director of Development for the Corral. And one of the big areas of money draw, you heard Mike say this last week, the annual fund brings in a large percent of what keeps us going. It lets us have great music like this, lets us keep Joe and Robert, who's our administrative head, right? We need that support. But one thing you might not consider is a really easy way to give. If you're employed, now I know a lot of employers come back on this, but yours may still either match or do individual type donations to the corral. So please check that out. The other thing is sometimes businesses are very happy to sponsor a concert. We're not asking them for 20 grand they gave us that. It could be 250, 500. We display their name, we really kind of play it up for them. So check it out at your employer. We can't do that for you. You need to go and understand what your organization is willing to do, willing to match. I'll tell you, I did it for a number of years. I used to work for Unilever. They were doing at the time 50% match. It's 50% free money. I popped up X and they gave, 1/2 of X. No questions.
Like
Right choice.
Mary Lynn, right? I mean, your company is, you know,
Well-
it's another way for a company to consider, another way for you as a member to think about how to help. So, and you're not on your own. If you could at least get us a level of interest, we can follow up on that and kind of be very flexible in work. You know, so again, the point of Nancy's comments and the whole thing is when you think about annual fund, there's certainly your direct contributions, which are greatly always appreciated. But there's these other flavors too that just think about them and if they're up, you know, an opportunity. Margaret.
Charter Oak, I don't know if any of you are members of Charter Oak, if you have a bank account there, they're doing 100% match of anything up to $500 to 501c3 organizations right now, up to $100,000 total. So it's going till Thanksgiving, I think, that's the 26th of November, I believe. But anyway, if you're a member, you can go on their website and they have all the details about how to do that. So,
Are you a member?
well, yes, yeah.
How about we just give you our
Creative things, you know, just to kind of put it out there to think a little bit beyond. We got that.
It has to be $25.
And again, just to reinforce, next week production masks, we're still in masks. Audience is going to be in masks. So if anybody's asking on that, there will be a 15-minute intermission between the orchestra is going to play some Vivaldi, and then we're going to sing the Gloria, and it's going to be an intermission, and we're going to come back and do the set. So just go again, like Joe said, 80-90 minutes of total.
Is not doing anything by themselves.
Pardon? Correct, but the orchestra will play. Yes. Excuse me?
Cheers on the horizon.
I hope so. I don't know if we're gonna need them. Not a lot of sit standing. I don't know. I don't know. We'll find out on Tuesday. And just so Nancy, you can put a little color if you need to, but Joe and Robert will be at the Kane event on Saturday. That's one of our grantors, and so they'll be representing us there.
Yeah.
How much money did we get from them?
2,000 for this concert.
Which is the first from a while, right?
Yeah, Choral Arts Committee was the
Choral Arts
first
Committee, yeah.
But yes, it's the first time in since 2013, right? So, or so they gave a little bit of trouble.
And just so you can sort of see it, we don't have production of it ready yet. We do have the design for the Brahms Requiem ready to go. So, you know, it's nothing ever stops here. So as soon as we're done this week, we'll be off marketing that event as well. One of the things we're going to try to say, and one of the goals that Joe has talked about is we're about 60-ish, 70-ish. We would love to get 20 more new members for the spring. So as you think through past this concert, I'm even going to mention it into the audience. You know, who in the audience would like to do this? Next year we've got Brahms Requiem and then we got Handel's Messiah in the fall. I mean, it's a really attractive set of masterwork for somebody who would like to think about doing it. So again, this is just putting more things out there for us to consider, and you all are our best inviters as well. So if there's somebody, please do that.
Is there, scholarship or funds or whatever for a person who'd like to sing but can't afford it?
We can always work on that, absolutely. Yep. We have a Sunshine Club here. It's kind of empty. So if you have a few bucks on your way out, it's there's a lot of things that it really helps brighten the day for a lot of folks. Any other comments? Alexander?
Thank you for putting food in the box while it was ready. And thank you for the great contributions tonight. You guys have just been awesome. Just one more, I'm gonna bring you one box along to the rehearsal and sit in the performance and so on. So if you happen to be shopping and put it like straight in, I got a place for it.
Yes, Deb? Any other comments or questions? Thank you all.